Hello YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed but so today's the top 5 list. Locals is like after lockdown. Now my guess a lot will be when our locals will come back. Now locals are actually starting to open up. They can't play yet. So maybe we're looking at maybe July at the earliest, maybe August at the latest, maybe September, depends, really depends. I'll hope July, so we have a couple months to test out for regionals or YCS and stuff like that for this format, because for next format, because that's the next I'm looking forward to. I'm not gonna play the numeron cards because I don't like decks you can't put which you can't do absolutely nothing against. It's wrong. That's why I won't play. Me picking up, I'm looking to pick up the Dragma Info to-go list. Yes, I am. That deck's doing very well on the OCG. It's doing very well and very competitive. Here too. Let's start with the list. So first one is a one-way system. A lot of shops might be doing this. It's a good way of doing it because some shops can do it. So if you're in top deck in, you can do sort of that way in, one way out. You can sort of do it this way in. Yeah, but at the same time you're missing that bit, so maybe you'll have to do it like that somehow, but it works. Top deck in, the locals. I don't talk about this locals very much. It's 10 minutes down the road from me. It was when we were open. So it's a very nice locals. It was nice actually. Giga Tree Meal Kings. Giga Tree MK. But now it changed to Top End again, which is sort of alright name. It sounds more like a hotel when you say it. It's just a thing. It used to it run everyday events. There was Magic, there was Leo, Cardfight Vanguard, Stride Striker, Transformers, there was Godzilla as a card game. Yes, there was loads of board games, there was games to play too, not just card games, there was just computer games in general, so anyone can play anything there. And it was a good place to get lunch, so you can get some nice lunch there. You got a panini, a burger. You didn't want very much from there, but you want a sandwich, it was fine. Yeah, if you want some lunch, it's fine. It's not a place you'll go massive, but it's good. It's good. And a nice coffee. Yeah, the coffee's actually really nice. Yeah. It's actually a proper coffee machine. It's small, but it's a decent size. So, I think this will come back. These decks, our top deck, and it was mainly meta. There was no rogue. Occasionally there was a rogue option. The youngest was from about 11, yeah, about 11 to about my age, maybe a bit older, maybe looking 35, yeah, maybe a bit older with some people, because some people did have kids, and they all play differently. Yep, we all had that situation. And let's get to the rest. Yep. Next is less tables. So one person between each table, so two people between each table. So that means basically there'll be one table with two players, so you won't be so cramped, because that was quite often happen. Dead Universe Comics. It's an Aylesbury. So if you go sort of around the back, there was this shop was purple somehow. It looked really odd. It's one of those shops, it looks odd, but once you're in, you're like, whoa. It's a comic book store, but also a collector store. It's a very good comic book store and a collector shop at the same time. The guys are very good people. So we've got Ian, is the owner. He's very good. He's a very nice guy. He sort of knows more of the comic book side of things. So if you want to talk about comics with Marvel, DC, anything with that, he always will talk. Oh, to you, always good. He's a good person to have around. He's one of those people you always want to have around, yeah. And then you got this funny guy called Slay, I think he was, or whatever his name was. He's good. He's good. He's funny. He's funny. He's good. He's good somehow. Then Universe, it's a good shop. It's more of a comic book store. The cards are downstairs. The cards are in the center, and then there's cards behind the back. So there's like Magic, Pokemon, Lugia, and there's like other stuff too. Loads more comic stuff. So it's not. It doesn't have like Stride Striker or Cardfight Vanguard, which is fine. You don't need that stuff. You've got other shops for that. But downstairs, this is what's different. Downstairs is where the tournament is. So downstairs, you have to check every week. You have to check once in a while. You have to just have a look on the website. Just go down. and there's about 4 tables, 4 massive tables, by the way. And they've got 2 each space, so they get quite a lot on there. So it's quite good locals actually. It's mainly Rogue or Meta, it really depends on the local area. Aylesbury's pretty much the same as Milton Keynes when you come to our meta. It's just a slight difference with our ones. With Milton Keynes it's a bit more meta, while theirs is a bit less meta. It's a bit more like saying, oh, let's have a little bit of meta and a little bit of Rogue at the same time. And also, they're big tables, so it's not like Top Deck End, you have like small tables and you have like more tables like that, but they have some joints together. They like have these massive tables which can fit 4 games, even 6 games on them, so they're quite good. So you might even want to fit 4 in each table, so they're quite good. They mainly fit 2 in each table, so it's good, so there's less space. They have done regionals at this place too. They've done in Top Deck, and I forgot to mention Top Deck End's a good regional. This was good. But what's different about this regional is it's every level. So like one level was the head table. Next one was another one. Another rows with tables. Yeah, and then there's another one with more tables. Yeah, so you end up getting quite far down. And you end up sort of being in the basement. So it felt like you're going into the basement of a shop, which is quite cool. Which is quite a neat for it. Next one is a floor with mast and 2 meters apart with the red dots on them. Yep. And this is a shop called Close Encounters in Bedford. Yes, this was quite good locals. I've been here a few times. I go here like maybe once blue moon. Once I fancy it, it was always on a Sunday, so it was tricky to get to. The other 2 are on one's on Tuesday, one's on Thursday night, which I do all the time. The other one is always on a Saturday, and there's the locals on Wednesday. I don't do, but this one's okay. So this is more of a comic book store, but upstairs is where you do tournaments. Okay, this is more of a rogue option. So if you don't fancy playing Meta today, I don't fancy playing Meta. Well, you go to here. This is when you go to Rogue options. So this is when you play against decks you don't usually play against, so you know what you're playing against when you come to regionals, because you're never always going to face the meta decks, so this is a good option. So this is more of a comic book store. Yes, it used to be this. It used to be this area. It used to be the next main town bit, and it used to be a massive store. Then it went to a smaller store. I don't know why it went to a smaller store. Maybe made less money being there. Maybe the rent was a bit more. I think the rent was a bit too much for them. So they went to a small store. Small store's actually fine, but then the tournament area's actually got quite tight now. So it's like, yes, you can go, but it's fine because it goes very quickly there, so that's not a bad thing. It goes very quickly, despite the cramped space, the space being a bit tight. It goes very quickly. You got 4 rounds done in about 2 hours, so you were gone. It took you about an hour and a half to get there, and you were done in 2 hours. Yeah, so it was one of those events you done very quickly. Me, I played there quite a few times. I played Merfolk Zoo, yes, that was one of the decks I played there. That was one of the first I played there. I also played Salmon Greeks there. I have also played Arenas there. That was the last time I was there. Pendulum Magician, Burn Abyss, a bit of everything. And pretty much, the best player at the locals at the moment is the same player at Aylesbury. Okay? It's this guy called Rich. And I've faced him quite a few times. I've never won against him yet. And it's the same at Top Deck Locals. It's Top Deck Ed. It's Miles. This is the best there. But sometimes it's Adam, sometimes it's Alex. It really depends on the person. This one's pretty much the same. It's pretty good. It's good locals. And sometimes you get Michael Baldwin comes here. He does. Yeah. Okay, it's not very often. Next is hand sanitizer. Now, yes, this will come a convenient thing. You just put it outside the door. It's quite simple. Yep. Now this is locals in Luton. Yes, this one doesn't get very much from my channel. Luton. It's a weird local. So if you came on the bus, we have to try and rush this now. If you come on the bus, if you come on the train station, you go up the train station, up the stairs, go to your left, cross the road, keep heading straight to your purple and yellow building. This is what I mean by yellow and purple building. It's this one, Top Deck, Geek Out. At Geek Out. Yep, it's a very small locals. It's like literally, there's the bar, and then behind all that is the locals. It's a playing area. So it's a very good locals. It's got some good players. I'll tell you this because I've played against some of the players at the regional and there. It's a good regional and it's good locals. And it's very good for a regional that's evening. So it's good. It's small but it's nice. It's a good locals. I only went once and we'll play Rangers. I got 2-2, so it's pretty good results. So I can't say very much about this. I'll happily come here again. It's on Sunday, so it's always dependent. Choose Bedford or choose Luton. Luton is good, but you always will get back about nearly 8 o'clock at night. Nearly at 8 o'clock at night, because you'll get back here about 7 o'clock, get back about 6 o'clock, so it's quite late you'll get back here. Yeah, it's not early locals. It's not early locals. It starts at 1 o'clock, so you've got plenty of time, but you have to go early because the buses are not the best for Luton on Sundays, which is a shame, which is cool. Let's get to the next one. Next is lower juice hours. Let me check my system. I'll write these down somewhere. Number 5. Oh, we all lost one here. Right, this is the fine one. So, lower hours. Oh, this is Marks. Sums. Great. Yes, so it just means reduced hours, just like this one is 6 now. It's 12 to 6, so 12 to 7 for top deck, and basically Sunday hours it was to them, and then it was 12 to 5. Yep. And that's what they're doing. And on Saturdays 11 to 5. Some of these free reduced hours, like this one's doing 11 till 4 or 11 to 5 and stuff like that. This one. Okay, so Northampton used to have another local. It's called War Games. Okay, and that one was not very good because you had to go in a town, out of town, so you had to run the end of town. That one was still, and then also it's a very small locals. I mean, the locals bit is when you play is actually upstairs, and it's like the store and upstairs. It's not very big. It's not very good. The owner's not very nice, David. It's not very chatty game. It's very quiet, which is fine. He does let the cards do the talk, which is fine for him. Also, I don't think he plays more Magic, which is fine. He plays more Magic, which is cool, which is good. Well, this one is owned by a guy called Mark. Now you have to go when you get to Northampton. Just go straight, and then you see these two sort of offices. Yes, it's in an office. This one. And you go into your left, and then you can see a shop. This is the shop you go into. Yes, and you have to press a doorbell. Okay, to come in. Okay, it's just what you have to do. Okay, when you get there, which is fine. And then the locals is like, here's the shop. Here's all your shop stuff. Then upstairs, just a little up some stairs. Yep, it's a very nice local. So it's on every single week, so it's very good. I went there once on a Saturday with my friend James. James is one of those people I always go with. He's from the Aylesbury group. And he's a very nice guy. He's one of those people who has never played a meta deck, but he's always liked his rogue. He's very quite heavily invested in the league. He's a bit like me, really. He's very heavily invested, but he likes anime too. And he watches quite a lot of anime, but he does other stuff too, like Pokemon and stuff like that. With his locals, it's a very good locals. The same guy came fourth here. It was all goes to one. The one I came last time. I would love to come here again, but it's on Saturday, so my work always depends on this one. This one's quite long to get to. You have to spend a good hour on the bus, about 45 minutes on the bus, which is a good thing, not a bad thing particularly. It's a decent locals. I came with salads. I done quite well. Done 2-all with the deck. Okay, which is pretty good. That's always my results. I occasionally get 3-1, but not very often. Otherwise, it's a good shop. There's lunch breaks, which is good. With his, which is a good thing. The others don't really have lunch breaks. Well, Wargame Dead Universe does, but not Bedford. And Top End doesn't, because you can eat in the store, which is cool. This one does. It's pretty good. It's good locals. You should definitely come here. Once Blue Moon, it's good. If you can get the time off work, it's pretty good and pretty easy to get to, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. Make sure you come pretty early because the tournament starts pretty early. It starts at 12:15, but you must get there pretty early. You must get an early bus just so you're there on time, which is pretty good. You can do some other town stuff in town because Northampton's a pretty good town. Okay, I hope you enjoy what about the show today. And subscribe and watch all. Hopefully get back to local soon. I think July and August will be the best time. Okay? See you all next time. Alright. Enjoy and watch all. Keep safe. Wash your hands. And we'll get back playing soon. Enjoy and subscribe and watch all. See you all next time. Goodbye. And we'll see you on the end phase. And support all these locals. Because you won't have nowhere to play. I'll see you in the end phase.